Welcome back to Eternal Embers. Now, quick confession. The Google Play Games version decided it was done with me, so we had to do a small rebuild, and somehow ended up ahead of where we were at the end of the last episode. Since episode 2, we've gone ahead to complete chapter 5, unlocked chapter 6, dipped into the arena, completed our first Tower of Trials, and today we're pushing forward into the Dark Forest of chapter 7. We start every session the same way, by collecting our rewards from the bounty board. These add up fast early game and one of the easiest sources of steady experience as well as gold. With your heroes hitting level 30, it's a bit of a big breakpoint, for two reasons. First of all, it unlocks the third tier of talents. It also allows you to use an item in game called the Amnesia Stone, which resets your talent and also allows you to pick a different talent tree. Just like this third tier here, gear rate drops increase by 2%. We're now deciding to reset our Ranger's talent tree, moving from the Focus talent tree, which is all about steady damage, shifting into a crit-based DPS setup. Next up, the Arena. We clear all available fights. We're still in Bronze tier for now, but every win matters for future progression and slowly moving our way into Silver tier. I'm going to go ahead now and batch salvage our last lot of items that we received whilst we were idling. I'm going to go ahead and open up some of these pouches and these chests here. Next, we're going to jump into our daily grocery shop. We're going to pick up the skill books here whenever I have spare coins, so they're the first things I grab. My next step is to jump into the diamond store. Now, I'm currently working on both my ranger and my sorcerer to unlock their 5th skill, so I'll always have a look to see if the hero shard is one of them. I also spend boss souls wherever I can on worthwhile items. I look at gems, crystals, and skill books here. We're going to jump into our heroes tab here and use those said skill books that we've just purchased, as well as look at putting some attributes into some of our heroes here just to help make that Dark Forest a little bit easier. Next, we're going to go jump in and fly through some of our fishing. We've got a bit of bait from the League of Explorers chest we opened previously, and then we're also going to jump into the Scorching Pit. After digging a giant hole, using dynamite and a pickaxe, and raiding half the fish in the sea, it's allowed us to get the Book of Discovery level 3 completed, which gives us currency for the League of Explorers shop. Now we're pushing into Chapter 6, the Lava Canyon. This is where I grab a few levels, grab a few solid upgrades, and then the unthinkable happens. This is when I realize, not for another 30 minutes, that my screen recorder has unbinded itself from the game screen, and I don't notice this for a further few minutes. Kill me. During this time of nearly 30 minutes of not realizing that OBS is not recording, we clear the Chapter 5 boss, unlock Dark Forest, and pick up our newest hero, the Necro Knight, who is our newest tank. Now it's time for Chapter 7. The first thing I noticed here is that the mobs here hit a hell of a lot harder. My tank feels like a wet sponge, my DPS is struggling a little bit here, so we're going to make the smart decision here. Instead of just corpse dropping in here every time someone dies and to try and push through, we're going to jump back into the Lava Canyon and farm some of those level 37 rare and elite items just to strengthen us up, and then we're going to pop back here later. After completion of the last chapter, we have unlocked the Gate of Rift. Now, the Gate of Rift is a specific game mode within Eternal Ember where players can test their teams and their limits against increasingly tougher enemies in the quotation Shadow Realm. There are rewards from this, such as essential items like hero shards, gear essence, and other core material used in character and gear upgrades. Now, each of the realms within the Shadow Realm have specific days that they open, except on Sundays, which was the day I was recording this. On Sundays, every area is currently open for the whole 24 hours. We managed to jump in and can clear stages 1 all the way through to about 8 or 9 across the Broken Land, Ancient Battlefield, Forbidden Library, and the Levitating Court. This gives us, in turn, some XP tomes, some arcane dust, some gold, and some all skill books. Not to mention some of the microtransaction currency, the diamonds. The rewards here early on are massive. We're going to jump back into the Lava Canyon here. Going to try and push some XP here to get us a little bit stronger to take on the Dark Forest. As you can see, we just got a boots upgrade for our priest, as well as potentially some other ones for our hunter. We're going to go through the veteran quests here, craftsmanship, This is going to introduce us into forging our own gear. Unfortunately, we're going to be a bit light on resources at the moment, so what we're going to do is we're going to just save this until we've disassembled and salvaged some of our other gear that's going to give us those resources. We really want to push our sorceress to be our main damage dealer, since a lot of the mobs in this game have a higher resistance with armor compared to their magical resistance. Now, what we really want to do with our sorceress is we want to push all our skills to level 5, so we unlock our 5th skill, which will send her to a completely new level when it comes to power creep. We have enough books saved up here that we'll manage to push most of our skills to level 4 or level 3. And the best thing is we've got some XP tomes here, so we're going to sink her into level 35 so she can now equip that legendary chest piece we've been saving for her. The fact that we're sitting on 600k coins, we're going to invest some of this right now into some of our attributes for our sorceress. What we're going to do is try and even out some of her attributes here. And since that didn't really cost us too much, we're going to go ahead and put some money into our tank as well, our Crusader. No matter what I do when I play any form of RPG, I cannot sit here and hoard resources. So I'm going to jump back into the Scorching Pit so I can start contributing towards the Book of Discovery, as well as building up that currency from the League of Explorers. As you can see here in the bottom left corner, I've only held 74 out of the 500 potential items I can hold at a time. But I love to cash things in straight away. I love seeing loot. We got 20 toolboxes there for the leagues, which gives us pickaxes, bait, as well as treasure maps used in the ancient ruins later. Now, the one thing I'm currently saving for with my silver League of Explorers tokens is this Feverish Helm blueprint that I just circled there. That is one of the best in slot level 44 helms that we can get for our tank. It will always roll plus 30 armor and plus 20 damage block, which is massive for damage reduction on our tank. I only tend to use bait when I have 10, so I can catch 10 fish at a time. We've caught here a bluefin tuna, which is something new. This is going to actually give us 10 points in the Book of Discovery, completing level 3, giving us 30 gold League of Explorers currency, as well as 5 rare chests. And since we love that dopamine hit of opening up chests and getting rewards, we're going to open them up now. It's going to give us some XP tomes, some potions, some upgrade currency for the statue, even more fishing bait. Idle loot delivers again with a helm upgrade for our tank, which means we can put our old one on our Necro Knight, which is actually going to boost him over 1,000 power, which is going to unlock us something we're going to notice in about 5 minutes time.
5 minutes later.
After we realise we're idling a little bit too hard there, we've realised we've completed the Book of Heroes level 6. This is going to give us 120k coins and 3 million XP worth of XP tomes. Watch how we invest this into our core team and push them to the next level. In our inventory for the last couple of hours, we've been holding on to this level 37 rare staff, which is going to be a big upgrade for the DPS overall for our sorceress. So we're going to push her up straight to level 37 so we can equip that bad boy. We also notice there we've got a level 37 elite weapon that we can use on our Crusader if we push him up to level 37. So without further ado, straight to level 37 and equip that nice great axe. And since we're in the mood of giving XP to all our heroes, we're also going to push our Ranger to level 33 so she can equip this rare helm. With the upgrades that we've made in this episode, we are that much closer to breaking into the Dark Forest properly, hopefully not having too many complications. In the next episode, we are going to unlock one of the best XP idle spots in the game for early levels. We're going to push closer to level 40 and level 50. We're going to take on another Tower of Trials. Look, if this has helped you at all, please drop a like, comment, subscribe for more Eternal Embers content, walkthroughs and guides, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.